Alright, guys, so we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We got the fun stuff here, Dragon Ball Heroes. It is here. It is here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got with some of these characters. Let's see how good they're going to be. By the way, I do want to say that I do like that Super Saiyan 3 Rose sprite right there, right? Like, that's not really too bad. Alright, so Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO, right? Like, how good is this guy gonna be? I think he's probably gonna be a pretty strong character. He's gonna have 60% damage reduction up, which I think is gonna make this guy quite effective, right, at times. This damage reduction he's gonna have up right here. Alright, so we compare him with the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Depending upon the fight, I think that this guy will be a legitimate character we could run. This guy is effective. I mean, once we have things activated, like Saiyan Roar and stuff like that, right? Like right here, we have Super Saiyan Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Roar, and Fierce Battle up. When we have stuff like Saiyan Roar up, you know, that can make this guy quite effective. I've found that this character can be good against the Omega fight, which is very difficult. Alright, so let's just have Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO put in a little bit of work here. We don't have any support or anything like that on this initial rotation. Now, Easy Physical Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO is quite good. 10 million? Really? Okay. That's not that bad. Because, listen, okay, so he's doing this level of damage. Keep in mind, he has a fairly high chance to crit, too. Like, VEGITO is actually looking quite impressive right away. 60% damage reduction, and then he's just doing all of this, and the crits and stuff like that. I do think that this guy is going to be fairly powerful. So, remember that as part of VEGITO's intro, right, for the first 6 turns, he's going to have 30% damage reduction, 30% chance to crit. It is time-gated, but I would much rather he has it like that than if, like, you know, on turn 5 he gets it or something like that, right? I'd much rather you just have it like that. And then if all allies in the turn are Grade 8 Power or Crossover, he gets another 40% chance to crit and 30% damage reduction. So, having 60% damage reduction and 70% chance to crit at all times is really, I would say, quite impressive. Okay, so we'll go ahead and have this rotation right here. Let's see, so he's at 282k defense right there at the start of turn. Keep in mind that he gets 150% attack and defense on super attack. He's getting 200% at the start of turn. He also does get an extra 100% attack and defense, you know, if we have the Grade 8 Power or Crossover ally on the rotation. One thing I could say is going to be a problem immediately is take a look at our HP. That is going to be probably the biggest hindrance to this Heroes team. Look at that. Like, that's not good. That's not going to be able to get the job done. It's like, you know, if we were on, you know, Carnival LR Future Gohan's team, right, and we had the ability to have 800k HP, Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO would be quite a bit more of an effective character. Because, I mean, the thing is, using Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO, we're, you know, probably going to be running him on the, you know, Heroes team, the crossover team. We could also run him on Grade 8 Power, but it's not like Grade 8 Power is super crazy. I mean, we have Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO, we have the other Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I guess Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then from there, it's just one more unit, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. Yeah, actually, I mean, I guess that does work. I mean, that's going to be better than a Heroes team, right? Having LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the team with Vegeta, with the Vegitos and stuff like that. Grade 8 Power is actually going to be pretty good, I think. Because the thing about this Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO, again, he's not limited to crossover. All of his conditions, Grade 8 Power is part of it as well. So we would be fine. Alright, now turn 3, we're able to use Vegito's active skill, right? I see no reason not to just pop this. Let's just start aiming at some monsters. I think this is a great showcase stage right here, right? Because we could just aim for these bosses like this. Now, with physical EZA Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, we're going to have almost everything activated, right? Our link set here is what? Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, Prepared for Battle. What is that one again? This is Fuse Fighter, that's Saiyan Roar, that's Fierce Battle. Well, yeah, actually, wait. I mean, I could pull up the global Twitter real quick. What is this link right here? This is not a link that I recognize. This is... this is, Power Bestowed by God. That's what this is. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the Patara earring one. Yeah, so he could have that with Orange Piccolo, by the way. I mean, who is technically under this guy's leader skill, right? Because this guy leads Heroes, Grade 8 Power, or Fuse Fighter. I think that this guy is actually looking pretty good to me. Let's just pop this active skill. So his active skill is pretty, you know, decent in terms of the condition. You could do it turn 3 if all allies are crossover, or we could do it from the 6th turn from the start of battle. This also will give him guaranteed crits for the turn. And if we're fighting a boss with powerful AoEs, this would probably most be relevant, I would say, against Omega. Because by the time... turn 3, you're probably wrapping up in Zamasu, even with the Heroes theme, probably. I guess this could maybe be the finishing blow, but against In Omega, deep into the fight, you know, turn 7, 8, 9 against In Omega, doing Vegito's active skill right away would give him his stats he gets on super attack. So let's go and pop this. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so there is Vegito doing that. So let's see. So his... Yeah, wow, okay. Yeah, he's not bad. So that's what Vegito looks like after he super attacks. He has 700 and basically 70k defense, and he has 60% damage reduction. This guy is actually good. Like not like bullshitting around. This Vegito is actually good. Okay. Now it does help. EZA Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I mean, I'm gonna give him his own video very soon, but this guy, his EZA is strong. I don't want, like, he's, oh my god, he's uber broken or something like that. He's good enough to run, I think, in tough fights. EZA physical Vegito. It's just you have to be running a particular team. I would argue one of the most important things about the batch of characters, that's a 13? Okay, 70% chance to crit, by the way. Okay, here's another one. Yeah, I mean, I would say, without a doubt, to me, Vegito seems stronger than all the other TURs in the game, probably, outside of, like, the golden triangle, the top 3, right? Piccolo Jr., God Goku, 23rd World Tournament Goku. I think they're above EGL Super Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, but, like, that's it. I mean, dude, Vegito, I mean, what we're seeing from him is way beyond what Gohan and Piccolo can do. I like their revive. Their revive is good, but they're not, like, Vegito is a legitimately, like, powerful character. Like, we could go into some of these nasty, dismal future Red Zone fights, and Vegito will be able to hold his own against a lot of them. Actually, you know, we'll go ahead and play the animation again. Why not? Whatever. Alright, so I guess, I mean, we could probably just do, like, another turn or two here. I mean, I've kind of seen what I needed to see here. Vegito is, again, he's pretty strong. Let's see, so 585 right there. This will activate Saiyan Roar, and it jumps up. I mean, that's the other thing, too. If we're running a Grade 8 power team with good Super Saiyan 4 characters who could all be run together, I mean, they've all got Saiyan Roar and shit. Like Vegito is gonna work well with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yeah, guys, listen, this is not the same as last year. The Heroes characters were a joke in 2022. I don't care what anyone says. I am not getting that same indication from hell no. No way. Vegito seems good. Like, good. This is a powerful character, man. They just slammed a ton of damage reduction on him. They gave him a ton of crits. They gave him decent stats. If anything, you know, his weakness, he loses some damage reduction after some turns and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, that is a negative for sure, but it's not like has me falling to my knees. Oh my god, no. Like, I'll survive. I do think the one fight where that's relevant against Omega, physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito could slide into slot 1, potentially, right? Although, I mean, we will have the AoE stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, man. Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Wow. To me, he seems actually good.